There are hundreds of primary school students who are experiencing extreme hardships because of the closure of schools. That's because these students depend on their school's feeding program. Without it, they may go hungry all day. But UNICEF has stepped up to help provide meals for them. Today, Michelle Guinan, officer in charge at UNICEF Belize, handed over 1,000 care packages to the Ministry of Education.
It is, of course, very important to ensure that all students can continue to learn. And so that's why we are now supporting the ministry in providing 1,000 hamper kits and as a support to the school feeding program. And in that way to ensure that students will be able to continue the learning process.
The government's school feeding program currently has 1,400 students enrolled. This donation, however, will be given to 1,000 of the neediest students of the program in the Stan Creek District, Belize District, and Belize City. The families will collect the packages from the schools.
As a result of school being closed at this time, we want to ensure that the children are eating properly. We know for a fact that these children were on the feeding program because their parents were having a hard time financially. So as you know, many of their parents may not have employment at this time. So we have approached UNICEF and they have delivered these boxes having fruits, vegetables, hygiene products, as well as other items valuing over $100 per box. This is intended for students who are on the school's feeding program sponsored by the Ministry of Education.
The value of the 1,000 nutrition and hygiene packages is around 146,000 Belize dollars. Denise Roberto of UNICEF says that a single box, valued at over 100 Belize dollars, is expected to last a family of 4 for about a week. Each family also received pamphlets with information and tips to help make the most out of their care hampers.
The contents of the kit is looking at hygiene needs for a family of about 4, and the nutrition contents would cover a family for approximately a week or so. We are providing 1,000 kits at the moment to support the children on the school feeding program. And we do know that within one family there are more than one child. So in effect, I believe that we would be reaching more than 1,000 children. Within each package and box, we put in a flyer on nutrition tips to support a healthy immune system. We have a nutrition consultant at UNICEF. We've been working with the Ministry of Health, as well as the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture, the Ministry of Agriculture, on a sustainable school feeding committee. And so we do have nutrition tips. We have some hygiene tips for healthy preparation, tips even if you are breastfeeding, to just ensure that breastfeeding continues throughout this time of emergency, and some helpful recipes that can be used.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.